the IRB, sorry, World Rugby at the moment have changed somewhat in the last 12 months in the fact that the tournaments that we promote and also the 1 hour or half hour World Rugby show, that used to cost a fortune to get into the territories, and the territories couldn't afford it. Now I think there's something like there's a $50 fee to get those shows, which is neither here nor there. I know the Solomon Islands have been very proactive in this. They have gone to their local telecom. The local telecom has said, yeah, look, we're happy to do that. They're getting broadcast from Sky Fiji, one of those companies down there, straight into the Solomon Islands for test matches at the moment. But it's one of the things that's a little bit hazy at the moment. But we did talk about it when I was in London 2 weeks ago. But I will follow that up for you specifically and get back to you guys through the chairman as to rugby on TV and cost of it, and just what you're going to do here to try and get some more rugby through your local TV stations or satellite stations or whatever the case may be. Okay?
Yeah, maybe by way of strategy is to to work closely, to have a strategy to bring in the media avenues. PCS TV does a pretty good job of trying to bring in matches that we can afford to do. The problem there is cost of gaining access to either Sky Fiji or Sky New Zealand has been a serious challenge, and that's why they can't get access to the Super 15s. They get some national matches involving New Zealand, Australia, and Samoa, but that's only because they get sponsorship through Fletcher's, Commonwealth, who are Australian or New Zealand companies that their expats would like to watch. So, and I see PCSTV as some kind of a sponsorship called complimentary. David, I don't know what that means. Does that mean you put in $200 every time you show something there? So they put in a little bit of money to help with that, because really, if we had money, we would work with PCS TV and KBZK to bring those matches in every time. But we don't have the money. So I have tried to, and I think David does the same thing, talk to Fletcher's management, talk to management, and use their affiliations with countries to put in some money to bring the matches. But unfortunately, the real teaching games that we ought to have is the Super 15. But I think that's some of the matches that are very important for you to watch and for your clubs to watch, because you gain a lot of insight to that kind of club matches. That I think it makes a difference. The national teams operate, although they play the same rugby, but the way I see it is to try and emulate the national is too much out there, and for our purposes, teaching rugby and getting people to like it. So if you have any ideas on how we can raise money to pay sponsorship, that's been the way it has been. So if we could get involved in that, and I think the idea is good, but maybe we can all campaign to the companies to put in the money, because as long as PCS gets the sponsorship, they will show the matches. They have access to it. I've already spoken with KBZK, and they've let up their band, and they will show the matches as long as PCS will give it to their charge. So they will give them the access to the broadcast, because PCS has a small audience. KBZK can be broadcast. But I think strategically, we should include in our strategic plan having to work with the media avenues to find ways to broaden their broadcast or delivery of rugby games that could help change the mindset of a country that is so inclined to American football. Because football is so regulated.